I can't tell you how many times I've been present at healing services where people have waffled. Oh God, somebody actually prayed recently in a healing service, if it's possible. I stopped, I said, what? What? I said, I can't pray with this group, I'm sorry. If it's possible, wow. I should call on you guys for a testimony this morning, shouldn't I? Because, 20 years ago, some of you have heard me tell the story of the young man who was sitting in a seminar in Washington, D.C. with a tumour in his brain. And we spent 2 hours praying together, and God said, go ahead, claim his healing, and we did it. And what happened 20 years ago? He was healed. I mean, totally and absolutely. His parents are sitting here this morning, just moved down to North Carolina. That was an incredible experience 20 years ago. Incredible experience. In fact, that was the beginning, I think, of my own faith journey in many respects, when God actually healed Rob right there. The guy who was sitting next to me, kneeling next to me in the circle as we prayed, went like this to me and said, God's just healed him. I said, what? He said, yes, God has just healed him. And that, like a tremor, went around our circle. I remember saying to Rob at the time, get back to your doctors, get a CAT scan, we want to know what God has done. And the word came back, there's no evidence of it. And how big was it at that time? It was like... I mean, this was a hopeless situation. He was down to months to live, really. As big as a grapefruit. And when he went and had it x-rayed, and I still think of that guy next to me who went like this, God's just healed him. I said, wow. I had never in my life ever experienced that. Never. God is an incredible God. Just say the word. Don't waffle with God. If there's something very specific and God has made a promise regarding it, he will answer. He will respond. How's your faith this morning? There may be somebody sitting here this morning that needs healing. God's calling you into a faith experience. There may be somebody sitting here this morning whose marriage is on the edge. You may be about to lose it. There's no more painful experience in life. God's calling you into belief at this time, not to lose hope, not to give up, not to be overwhelmed, but to trust that he will hold you together, despite the pain of what you may be called to experience. There may be somebody here like me this morning that God's saying, I'm looking at your house. I'm saying, all right, look at it. Take it if you want it. Take it, it's okay. Because you're the owner of everything anyway. You know? Take it. If someone's need is greater than mine, I'm sure there's plenty like that. Take it, Lord. 20 years ago, I would have said to God, are you sure it's my house you're looking at? You know? The one next door is so much nicer. That God's saying, I want yours. I praise him for the peace that I felt on the telephone yesterday. I really do. A great peace came over me as he impressed my mind to simply say, okay, it's fine. It's fine.